I'll be reacting to the case study of Vanitas episode 8. I'll be watching it from Funimation's website, and I'll be starting my reaction in 1, 0, and go. Oh, hell yeah. I've been waiting for this for too long. Because honestly, the series has been just surprisingly addicting. I gotta admit, the background looks pretty brilliant. Especially the ceilings and some of the paintings actually look pretty realistic. Shit, it could probably even classify as some sort of like a museum with the variety of objects in the building. Huh. I wonder why, though. I mean, he doesn't seem like a bad dude, but then again, that's just on outward appearances, though. Think about Edge. Shit, I wouldn't mind Noah since actually interacting more with this man. Feels like it'd be something hilarious to watch. Why is he looking all fucking adorable? Ah. I like how it just sparkles, just the mere mention of that. Whoa. It's real rare to see Vanitas. Oh, I guess I shouldn't say it's that rare. I mean, we've seen Vanitas talk with the massive sense of urgency in similar scenarios, but regardless, though, it's always kind of shocker. Even though, yes, I know that we've seen Vanitas like that a few times in the series. It's always quite a shocker, regardless, to see him like now, like all nonsense, no business. It's just a really dang fun to see. Now, I'm saying that, I just wonder what routes they're going to take this week. Because even though, yes, we know Vanitas is serious right now, it doesn't guarantee that the whole episode's going to be all serious mode. Because for all I know, it could be just as a lead into certain kind of gag. Especially since the cliffhanger showed up. Because some comedic anime do that. Some comedic anime with comedic and serious tones sometimes to like disperse some of the tension away to build a nice joke. They make it seem like it's serious, but then after the opening, they throw a gag at a viewer. But hey, you know what? Whatever route the series takes, I don't mind one bit, because the series has shown itself capable of handling not just the nice comedic moments, but it's shown itself capable of handling epic, intense, dramatic-filled moments too, to its credit. Good. It's nice to at the very least see acknowledgement for their actions at the very least. Okay, then. Now, this just means that the room just get bigger, just going off of that bird's eye view shot, because it looked a bit smaller a few frames ago. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, because it has the effect of making the conversation here feel a little bit more grandiose. Okay, you know what? That's actually pretty reasonable. And it's a shame, too, because Luca's a sweet kid. It's not like someone deserves to have their life in danger constantly. Well, yeah, especially with the burden that Luca has. I mean, I think it's amazing, but I could see why he wouldn't. I could see why he wouldn't be proud of it. especially considering all the pressure he has to deal with. The thing is, though, I mean, I understand the perspective. It's like a kid shouldn't have to be restricted so much, but simultaneously considering the responsibility he has on his shoulders, I could see why that justification as to why his freedom should be restricted. Like, it's an argument that's in the gray area there. You know, when anyone ever says, let us forget about that, it's usually the polar opposite and just makes someone, whoa. Well, usually whenever someone says forget about that, it usually makes someone think more about what someone's trying to make someone forget. Just a look at distress on Noah's face, too. It's tough to see. Well animated, though. Oh. I always love that smug look on his face. I wonder if it's going to be anything super grandiose. No, although going by the way he's talking, it probably will be. Ah! Whoa! I mean, I wouldn't blame him. This dude has like zero filter with his mouth. That's going a bit too far. When it comes to exploring every nook and cranny, now seeing the queen, I don't think it'd be that hard. At least I don't think it should be. Oh! I mean, what the? He just knocked out everyone to the floor. Damn! Oh, shit. In like an instant. And I just love how our boy gives like zero fucks. I don't think Vanitas even gives a shit. Oh. I like how the dude looks like he wants to just absolutely slam Vanitas' head into the table. I think maybe Vanitas would have said it in like a much more less arrogant tone. He might have gotten what he wished for. Oh, never mind. Looks like he did get what he wanted. Oh, okay, so that explains it. I wonder what it means by that, though. This is going to have awful implications for Luca. Damn, he's got some kind of like reflexes to be dodging them looks like that. I like how Noah just looks fucking adorable picking up the papers. But I would hope our Vanitas is a quick reader, which I wouldn't doubt that he is. Pretty sure that's all the time he needed to get the information he wanted. What happened to them? Yo, I love the way the moon is rendered there. It looks gorgeous. Okay, so I'm gonna guess they got their asses whooped by the curse bearer. Oh. I mean, hey, I'm not gonna blame Richie for going in and trying to help out. Damn, that girl doesn't look old. I mean, hey, that girl doesn't look that old, and our orange shirt man doesn't look like a fatty one bit. Oh, but I love arguments like that. Put a smile to my face. Hmm. Oh. Okay, that's actually the first time in the series they actually mention the fact that it's possible for humans and vampires to like mix together. I mean, I could say it's something they didn't have to mention. It could have been something implicit, but it's nice to get confirmation on that. Oh boy. I'm assuming it's going to be a target then? Or not? Yo, this dude actually stripped. Oh! Oh my! Yo, I've only seen that man for like a few seconds, but I already love him! Oh, man, I can't wait to see more of him. God on me. Sure, even the background art for that scene looks pretty dang nice. I mean, that is life. Years pass, and sometimes a place that's utilized for one purpose can be completely shifted for an entirely different purpose. I mean, that's the beauty of life. I mean, heck, they won't know until they try. Damn. Actually, wouldn't mind seeing a cashier on screen in action, just out of curiosity. Of course, not against any of your boys. I wouldn't want to see him armed. I like how with the kitty mirror, she looks like she's contemplating whether to harm that dude or not. Oh. What's he trying to do? Honestly, I think he should just venture away from the individual that beat him up because he'd probably get his ass beat again, especially with the injuries. I mean, hey, even, yeah, exactly. That's actually a good point. Normally, Vanitas would have done something eccentric by now. Unless Vanitas knows that he's being trolled by someone and that's why he's acting normal. That could be it. Because usually when Vanitas does something, he does it for a purpose. He doesn't just do things just for the sake of doing things. Definitely seems like he's contemplating something major. My guess is he might either be being told by something or he's about to do something extremely morally bad. Look, he looks fucking adorable too. And catnapping does work to make the joke a little bit more funnier, considering that our Noah does on a kitty too. At least that's why I thought the scene was good. And it turned to great, just going by all the previous context. Our boy can never escape from Noah. It's like they're attached from the hip at this point by some kind of like invisible thread in life. Oh, I just whenever they like super exaggerate Noah's expression to something kawaii as hell, it never ceases to put a smile to my face. Ah, those two never knew what in them. I can only hope whatever they're looking for, they can get it without any wrinkles in the road. But knowing how things usually turn out for Vanitas and Noe, we all know it's inevitable that there's going to be some kind of uncomfortable running. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen, it's only a matter of when. Probably did a lot of research. Or maybe he was part of that cashiers in the past, and that's how he knows about it. That could also be it. I mean, it means there's been some cashiers that have defected and they have their own purposes and goal. Okay, he knows way too much about cashiers because it's like the way he just went into the letter without as because even Noah mentioned he's not hesitating, and then to know that the cashiers aim for the eyes, it's making me think that either he knew someone that was a cashier or he was a cashier himself. Cashier, that's gonna be my theory on it. Noah better be protecting his eyes. Just to play it safe. We rarely see a Vanitas with that much fear in his eyes. He wasn't even that fearful a few moments earlier in the episode, but he's fearful seeing this dude right in front of him. That is a damn cool name. Oh. You know, never say something like Roland, but damn, he's hilarious. That's a damn good excuse. I don't know if Roland's actually saying that or he instantly perceives. Or he instantly, deep down, subtly thinks that Noe and Vanitas aren't who they say they are. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't even think those would be enough to deal with multiple guards. You know, I like how they're making it intense by just getting rid of the background music and just having the footsteps to echo. Just have a little bit of unease. As if just everything can go wrong in like a snap of a finger. Yeah, I had a feeling that he knew Vanitas and nowhere, yeah. I just hope our Noah is capable of fighting without having to rely on a sense of. Oh shit! He was warned, but honestly, I'm not gonna blame him for not predicting. Oh, I just thought for a second it's only like a temporary thing. It ain't anything permanent. Oh my! We can only hope Noah can somehow become the first vampire to leave the place alive. Well, he already looked like a beast strength wise, so we haven't actually seen nothing yet when it comes to his strength. Oh, oh man, that clip hurts like a motherfucker. Great episode though. I'm gonna give this one a 9.25 out of 10. I mean, geez. For one, this episode it was actually nice to see that, yeah, the episode to confirm my suspicions. I had a feeling that someone like Roland was gonna kind of have an inkling that Vanitas and Noah were lying because it's like, yeah, there's no way they're gonna believe he was gonna believe that excuse. But regardless, even though yes, I had a feeling that was gonna happen, the series did a good job of executing the same because having the music completely silenced with only footsteps being heard in the background as Noe and Vanitas try to keep their distance from Roland made the scene really, really tense. So when it came time for it to be revealed that yeah, he knew that our boys were lying, it made the scene more epic. So I gotta give credit to the animation staff. Even though yes, it was easy to see what was gonna happen coming. It was executed so well. I didn't mind that one bit. That's the beauty about execution. Yes, you might sometimes know what's going to happen in a story before it happens, but if it's well done, if it's well directed, then those type of things don't matter as much. Now, there were other bits in the episode that were amazing, though. Just seeing the amount of damn, those who hunt crimson. I was hoping there'd be some kind of like preview or something, but yeah, you know what? I don't mind. I guess the less I know about the next episode, the better, because that just means there's more surprises. So I'll look at it positively. But there were also other things I loved about this episode too, like how Vanitas was able to discover more information about Luca by pissing off the uncle is actually absolutely hilarious and badass, if you ask me. Especially seeing Vanitas' tendency to gamble like that, like a boss, was a joy to see, if you ask me personally. And there were other bits in the episode that I also really loved, aside from that. Like, for one, what I really dug about this episode was how he actually gave some characterization to some of the background characters, like the glasses chick and the dude with the orange hair, where you see them having that little quarrel and fighting with each other was cute. And I do love the fact that when it comes to Vanitas, you see like the zero fear because he pissed off someone extremely stronger than him just to gamble getting more information just makes Vanitas more of a badass Chad than it already was. So there were a lot of great character bits in the episode here and there. And the biggest shocker was Roland. I didn't think they were going to make this new character this likable and lovable this quickly. And I love how they had a nice balance of comedic sequences. And his acting abilities were all on point. Actually making it seem towards the Noe and Vanitas that he was actually believing their story until he was like, nah, yoink. And he actually pulls all that surprise was actually pretty darn badass, because at the very least there, it shows you that in just a small bit that he's pretty layered. Because, well, and we see that he's hilarious, but at the same time, we also see that if you're a target, he has zero mercy, and he's really intelligent because he's able to perceive and read the temperature of the room really well. Because, honestly, Noe and Vanitas are pretty damn good liars. I mean, I wanted to blame Roland if he would have believed their lies, but at the same time, there were, I mean, shit. I guess there were traces that our boys were lying. It's just, I mean, not much you can do when your cover is blown like that. So that's something I liked about this episode. They made a newly introduced character lovable in just a small amount of time. Naturally, the visual qualities were great, especially the background art or the hilarious expressions when you had our Noe cutesy relaxed things. That was just visually addicting to watch. Or Roland, too, like when he was crying. That was fucking hilarious. The voice performances were great, and the music was pretty damn fantastic. And that's why if I had to rate the episode, I gotta go with a 9.25 out of 10. But anyways, y'all, these are my thoughts on the episode. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how I feel about my reaction or the episode itself in the comment section below. Hope y'all rate the vid, share it, comment, and subscribe. And I will see y'all later if you come back for more, because I recommend y'all subscribe if you do not want to miss my reaction to episode 9. But anyways, y'all, thank you very much for watching my video, and have a fantastic day, everyone. Bye-bye.